You're listening to Off the Tok Podcast. Welcome. This is Off the Tok, episode 4, guys. I'm SHEK Music.
I'm Nirvana Paris.
Quick on the uptake today. Yep, co-host Nirvana Paris here with me. Anything you want to add?
As always.
That's what I like to hear. She's here for the long haul, guys. We're 4 episodes in and she ain't quit on me yet. That's a good sign. Hope everyone who's listening to it is feeling good, whatever time you're listening to this. Today, considering we're called Off the Tok, we're going to be talking about TikTok. TikTok fame, to be more precise. Is it a thing? Was it ever a thing? Does it actually mean anything?
That's what everyone wants to know.
That's what they all want to know, yeah. So yeah, what's your experience with TikTok fame?
My experience with TikTok fame.
Yeah, like, have you been noticed from being on TikTok?
I have. A few times, to be honest.
You have?
Yeah.
We'll get into that, but what would you say TikTok fame actually is? Like, what is it to be TikTok famous?
TikTok famous? Well, it ain't about the views, like the likes on there, because the likes add up.
Yeah, that's true.
Followers... Yeah, you get more of a fan base on there.
Well, you do get a fan base quickly, that's one thing I can say.
But to get famous quick, no.
Well, put it this way, I was doing a bit of research and TikTok is actually the most popular social media app of this year. It's had like over 1 billion people download it.
Do you know what? I've been noticed more on TikTok than I have on any other social media sites.
That is actually true. I can say that as well. I've had like, even the other day, for example, when I went to Halfords just to buy a car part.
I know.
That guy was more interested in saying, oh, he recognised me from TikTok than the car part.
Yeah.
That was quite funny. But
and then we had someone near our house.
Yeah, that was true actually. Remember? And then they were like, oh.
And then I had someone else say, oh, I seen you at the shop.
Yeah, we have a few of them ones on when we're on the app, and like, we get a few people who say, oh, I've seen you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know whether to believe them or not because they never come up to you in real life. So you could say that, yeah, although TikTok fame is a thing, it's not like you're super famous where people want your autograph,
like paparazzi, and no.
Well, maybe that's just our experience of it because we're not really famous, are we?
No.
But think about like the really famous people, like, all right, Charli D'Amelio, she's famous from TikTok. If you don't know who she is and you're listening to her, she's like, I don't know how old she is, but she's a child.
I think she's about 15.
Yeah, she's a child. She's young. But then she's got like over 1 billion followers on TikTok. She's literally got pretty much...
She blew up overnight.
Yeah, literally. No, I wouldn't say it was overnight, but it happened really fast. It happened really fast. And to be honest...
She didn't even expect it.
Yeah. She was doing some crazy dancing. The next thing you know, and that's the thing, TikTok started off as like, what was it called before? Musically,
yeah.
And it was just loads of kids on there just like lip syncing and
doing songs,
doing dances, yeah. And then it just changed into where there's like, I think that their audience base now, TikTok has got from like the age of like 13, probably below that really, and it shouldn't have, but from the age of 13 up to like people in their 30s. I've seen people
probably
in like
older.
I've seen people older, yeah, but I think that's their demographic now. Like they're going for like that age group, like Gen Z they call it, don't they?
Oh, don't I had someone today saying TikTok's for 13 to 17.
No, they need to go and read the guidelines of it, like literally.
They're probably about 10.
There's no age limit on it, to be honest, on any social media app. Like they like to call people Karens on there as well. Like I've noticed that.
Yeah, or boomers.
Yeah, boomers, Karens, all those words. That's basically for the word for when they like are saying that, oh, you're too old for the app. Like get off the app, you boomer. Get off the app, you Karen. That's basically what they say. You know what I mean? But what can we add to that? Like, so obviously, like I said, they've got a lot of people downloading the app. So if you haven't tried TikTok yet, maybe you should try it. You can always check out our accounts. I'm at Itshissound on TikTok. I'm
just at Nirvana Paris.
Yeah, so you can always have a look at our account if you've not caught the TikTok craze or if you're not really sure what the craze is about. Like TikTok was like caused a lot of hype over this year. There was even calls for it to be banned. It's still going on right now.
Do you know what? During lockdown, I seen that loads of people that said, "Oh, TikTok's for kids. Oh, I'd never join TikTok." They're on TikTok.
Yeah, they're on there now because they've had nothing better to do.
Than pre.
Not even just pre, because I've seen a lot of people start making accounts, and the thing is, I've seen accounts where it literally says that in the bio. It started as a joke, and now I'm addicted. and they've got like over 100k followers. Why would they stop? You get what I mean? Like, so I don't blame them for that. Obviously, in the United States alone, they've got over 60 million monthly active users, right? In the USA, you get what I mean? And that's the main place where they're saying they want to ban it as well.
Ban that, yeah.
You get what I mean? Donald Trump wants the app gone. He wants it gone. Just think of that. Like, so all of those people that use,
but it's not going to be gone.
It's going to be gone for Americans. They ain't going to be able to use it. It's going to be banned.
Bill Gates wants to buy it.
Nah, it's not Bill Gates. A bit of his like old company, Microsoft, they want to buy it, but they've got to buy it. Like, I don't think they even got the deal in the end. I think it was Walmart and someone else. Like,
Oh my God.
like it's crazy. That's what I mean. I can't remember it. There was loads of companies trying to buy it, but if you look into it, I'm sure if you just Google it, it will tell you which ones actually got it now. But the mad part was they got to pay the American government a bit of money to like actually buy the company. It's like a football transfer. Like, yeah, we want a bit of the money for this guy who we're going to buy, but in this case it's a company.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy, isn't it? But like I say, so to sum it all up, really, like, to be TikTok famous, I suppose it's the same as like when you're on Instagram. There's Instagram famous people, there's people who are famous on YouTube.
I see
like,
TikTok's
it's just
a quicker
social media
way.
fame, isn't it? Well, I wouldn't even say it's
Because
quicker. It's not really.
You're on you're on what, 2 point something million likes?
That's likes, yeah.
And then how many followers?
I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's do a quick check, shall we? Wow, yeah, let's do it live on the.
And
on the
in all
podcast.
honesty, it's only been a year nearly.
I've got 64.9k followers.
That's it.
I've
I'm on
built that
nearly
up, man.
10k.
That's what I mean. So, yo.
And we've been on there upcoming to a year.
That's what I mean. So it's obvious that people are going to recognise you now. Like, when you get to that many people, I've got over 50k followers now. So
Exactly.
if you want to learn how to grow your TikTok account as well, I do have videos in the playlist. So all you need to do is literally just go onto my YouTube, Itshissound, and you can find playlists to help you with your TikTok if you need help.
Can I just add to that? Yeah, shout outs do not help you. Like, my followers, for example, could go over to your page and be like, no.
Oh, I know what you're trying to get at, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Basically, what she's saying is because you do get a lot of people on there when you start getting traction
Can I
and asking you for a shout out. And there's nothing wrong with giving people shout outs. It's just they need to understand that shout out's not necessarily going to grow their audience for them. That's what I think a lot of those people who ask for them think it's going to happen.
Just to add to that, Nirvana Paris does not do shout outs.
You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. I do shout outs. I do shout out Saturdays sometimes. So if you ever want a shout out and you actually see the video of me saying you can have a shout out, then that's the best time to ask. Other than that, there's no point of asking because I'm not going to respond. But yeah, as I was saying, so to be famous on these social media apps, any sort of social media fame, the way I see it is like, you're a little bit famous. You might get recognized in the street. It's not necessarily going to get you any discounts anytime soon, really, unless you've got millions of followers.
But you don't have to be blue tick to be famous.
Exactly.
It's just about being recognised, isn't it?
Yeah, you get recognised. You get in a little bit of what like famous people actually feel. You do get a little bit of that. So is TikTok fame still a thing? Yes, it is. If it gets banned in America, it probably still will be a thing because there's people who are going to have ways around it to get on that app, I'm sure. I'm sure of it.
Definitely.
Until Donald Trump or whoever gets rid of that app completely, which I don't think they even have the jurisdiction to do that. Look how long people have been trying to get rid of Facebook. It's not happened, has it?
People will just use different IP addresses, I guess.
This is what I think. I think even if TikTok dies, there's going to be another app here that's just going to come and take its place.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? That's the thing. These apps change all the time. And that's what I mean by it's not real fame. It's not like, unless you build your brand on there and you build your face and your name up, so when you go to other platforms that people recognise you're not really famous. You're famous on that app, but once they delete it,
Where are you gone?
yeah, that's like with any social media app, which is why I think the safest thing to do if you are trying to get TikTok famous or you're trying to get famous on any social media app, make sure you're spreading your presence across all the different social media apps, really, would be a tip from today's podcast.
And do you know what? Reels is out now, so...
Yeah, if you've not had to go on Reels, really, that's like basically, it's like Tesco's versus Asda.
Yeah.
You got Instagram Reels versus...
TikTok.
But guess what? Yeah, here's one to throw a spanner in the works, Nirvana. Yeah, there's a Morrison's on the block because YouTube is supposed to be bringing out their thing soon called YouTube Shorts. So yeah, they're all copying the algorithm of TikTok. They've all seen the light at the end of the tunnel for like...
TikTok's booming though, that's why.
It's because the way the views are distributed as well, I would say. yeah, we have been rambling a lot on this podcast. So if you've got any suggestions for what you actually want us to talk about in the future, you can just, like I say, make your suggestion through the Anchor website. If you are listening to us on Anchor, there should be a link straight away for you to click and leave your own personal message, which we will play on the podcast. We want to hear you guys getting involved. We have had people in the past, obviously, leave us some messages. And if we can find a way to put them into the show, we will do. I just lost my train of thought there. But yeah, as I said, I think it's time to call it a night.
Dead.
Yeah, I think it's time to call it a night or a day or whatever time you're listening. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, go check our TikTok, guys.
Yeah, make sure you check us out on TikTok. We'll leave some links. Peace out.
Bye.
You're listening to Off the Tok Podcast.